Tell us when you're ready.
Ready?
All right, we welcome you to the Hermosa Town Board Tuesday, December 20th, 2022 regular meeting, 6 p.m. With that being said, roll call. Hendrickson's absent, Holsworth's here, Kramer,
Here.
Schumacher.
Here.
Appreciate Chuck being here, Urban, tonight, and Mr. Mitch for our attorney representation tonight. And let's all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. With that being said, review of the current agenda. Is there anything that needs to be changed? If not, a motion to accept as presented.
So moved.
Schumacher makes that motion. Do I have a second?
Yep.
By Kramer. Any further discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Approval of the December 6th, 2022 regular meeting minutes. If you like them, please motion to
I'll
accept.
make that motion.
Kramer makes the motion. Do I have a second?
Can I second that since I showed up late?
Certainly.
Okay, second.
Second by Schumacher.
Just making sure.
No further discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. In them, even though you weren't here represented, as long as you've read them, you didn't have any complications
No.
with them, you're allowed to approve them.
Okay.
Am I correct in that?
Yes,
Well, I
Thank
got
you.
here at 6:15.
most of what it says correct.
We always appreciate that legal advice. We'll move forward in a graceful way.
Sure.
Item 6 is law enforcement, or excuse me, 5 is
Wow, you're
4,
off.
conflict of interest declaration. Does anybody have any conflict?
None that I know
No,
of
I'm
today.
good.
Okay, we'll move ahead to 5 claims. Review of the payroll and claims. On, the only thing I had with that pump house repair, Mr. Urban, it was $600. How much do we have in parts on that? I didn't get to see that claim. And how much was labor?
It was
Because you did it in
12
one
hours.
day, didn't you?
It was
wasn't
12 hours total, two days into it.
It wasn't separated in the bill, hours and parts.
There was only a few parts really, mostly a couple of new gaskets and the new saddle and a couple of reducers in there. Saddle's the biggest
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
we've been waiting for,
Repairs.
trying to get one for the last 3 months. We
Right.
finally got our hand on it, so. And that day was a good day to have the door open and everything, so it was nice and warm and.
Those are some repairs there on that bill. Oh, that's the check. Do you have the paper for the parts you bought?
I don't know.
How much an hour is he charge?
55, I think it's on the bill.
Per man?
No, I think that was
For
total.
total?
Was it just you though that
25.
did it though?
25.
He helped, yeah. It takes 2 of us down there.
So it was 55 then an hour times 12?
No,
Is that what you had?
I don't know. You gotta read it different than I see it, if that's 55.
It's 12.
Yeah, there's a 55 on there, isn't
You see a 25.
It's 660
You had
at
Bobcat,
55.
that was snow removal. Pardon? 660, so we did
It must be, 50. $50 an hour. $50 an hour times 12 hours is
Be
$600.
600.
Yeah, I don't have a problem, and parts wise though,
Mm-hmm.
what do we have on that? Them were just charged to us? It
What?
must have been.
Usually speaking, they
Yeah.
are.
I'm sure the saddle was, but the rest of them, I think he
It's wrong.
paid for some
It's
out of
wrong.
his pocket and I paid
Yeah, I
for some.
sent you one on Monday.
But like you said, the other parts, they were just some stainless steel.
Yeah, I never seen no parts.
Yeah, so I'm sure the saddle, so I'm sure
Yeah, I
he
have
just
that updated in mine.
didn't put it in there.
Huh?
I have that updated in mine.
Okay, any other questions on claims?
I have no other questions on claims. Anybody else?
Here you go, huh?
Motion to approve.
So moved.
I have a motion by Schumacher, second by Kramer.
Yep.
Further discussion? Snow removal, I know we had a lot of involvement. I see they need to run down the sidewalk again after the kids were building.
Yeah, they-
tunnels.
Oh, they had
Did you
fun,
see that
didn't
today?
they? Oh,
They're having
it
a
was
blast.
fun to watch them.
Just burrowing in there.
Yeah, there's no school, they're gonna be right
Oh,
there
yeah.
tomorrow, so I didn't wanna, I just left it.
Like little prairie dogs.
Yeah.
They were just going hard at it, so that was cool. I like the energy. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Law enforcement abatement complaints, we have nothing and no reports, and
Okay.
guess I just haven't seen.
I haven't seen much law enforcement around in this 2-week period, but I haven't been out a lot either. How about anybody else?
I've been here every day with
Yeah, and you've been
Christmas
out.
lights and
Yeah.
Nothing,
I
huh?
see them once in a while.
You've seen them once in a while?
A sheriff drove through town as I was on my way to the meeting, but he went just right straight down Main Street and out of town, so.
Okay.
so we'll wait for logs and see
And
where
have-
they're at.
Has there been any question? Anybody know of any problems that have happened in the last couple of weeks? I've heard of nothing. No? Okay, good.
And the
So no
report,
news?
and the monthly reports were presented last meeting for October and November, so next meeting we should have December.
Okay.
Okay.
No news is good news.
Yep, can be.
Item 7, legal.
I don't have anything other than those.
Other than when we get further in the agenda and you give us a report on that contract with the EPA for that sinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna tell you to sign it. We did it in Keystone.
I read, I mean, there's a lot involved in that thing, but we'll talk more about it when we get there.
Okay.
But appreciate that. We have nothing further on any of the other legal aspects going on either, so
Nothing new?
we'll
Okay.
just follow up. I'm gonna follow up with Mr. Haig on the North Sewer Water, and I have not heard nothing on that. He was supposed to do a report back, and I don't think he's reported to Mitch on anything either
Okay.
on that. What his accomplishment was with the Attorney General, so I'm hoping we'll get a Christmas present out of that and
Yeah.
have that go away, so.
Okay.
Okay, engineer, the water rehab project, WRT system, she has water in here from, what the gentleman drew so that they can haul that to Colorado and have WRT itself do it. I think it's very commendable of ACES to have Daniel, who has family 10 minutes away from where the factory is, haul that water to them at no charge to us and deliver it directly, so that's a pretty cool deal.
We just lucked out on that deal.
Oh my goodness, so that'll give us a better deal. His only comment on that was, it wasn't, yes, we have a radium problem, but he said the alpha numbers are jumping so far all around. So he said with them alpha numbers, them to design their system also to match the alpha numbers as well as the radium, it's very important to have that water.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what
Very
the
good.
win-win is, and
Yeah.
that's why I appreciate Chuck putting that together, so. The Hermosa sidewalk, of course, is pending, that'll be a spring deal. Sewer project, lagoon design and expansion is in progress. We had a conversation, as I referenced, about, we talked to Kyle and Tina today, Monica was gracious enough to put a couple letters together. We have the settlement number 5 that she was nice enough to find and present, and so we follow compliance on that with our letters when we present them. We had a comment back from Andy Brule too, so we have handled all of that. We're sending them letters off. You have a copy of them. Any questions, then we'll wait until we get a report back, and Monica will keep us updated on that. So, water sewer facilities plan, the D8 and R ward, of course, we're water side going to take a closer look at that. In your packet, you had the letters from Andy Brule and Bill Lass, and they basically are telling us, be more cautious before we hand them monies back. If we need a little more for the WRT, as we went through,
Great idea.
then we may be able to use some of them monies for that. They also expressed about the sewer, that we also have that circumstance, so we'll more so pursue that, and that's part of what the letters are about and what we're sending back, so.
Okay.
Don't you think we should give back half of it?
I think
We
should.
will address that, you know, because the loan portion is the big portion. The Gumbo Lily is the only thing we got the ARPA monies on, and that's where he's kind of expressing that we can use them ARPA monies and loan monies if it's gonna be a bigger number. And we're hoping the testing of this water will give us a closer idea of what we'll have. So we've expressed that we're going to give it back. We're hoping we'll get a closer number from WRT and know exactly what we are gonna be. Is it gonna be 550? Is it gonna be 500? Is it gonna be 600? So we know what to retain. So we won't get in a big hurry at all until we know more of that.
Okay.
Black Hills Council I just talked about. Also, that's all part of that. The water sewer extension I just talked about, I'll follow up with Peg. The Hermosa Hills drainage, we sent the letters, we've not heard any comments
No comments.
on that yet. Whitney Street drainage, and I'm thinking Preston and Poulis are probably out of town. So
Holidays.
Whitney Street drainage with where we're at, like I say, this water down here is almost like it's non-existent.
It'll
No.
pick back up this spring.
What's that?
It'll pick back up again this spring.
Of course. But if it's doing like it is now, it's in its normal pattern of what it always has been for the last
Yeah.
however many years, and they've just recreated a channel. So if that is the situation, they may need to recreate a channel going down to the creek and not across Nichols' property.
Right.
So we'll address that at that point and see where it's at. We want to work together with them, not against them. So Fifth Street repair, basically they're
Nothing.
nothing that I'm gonna do other than go down and, we cleaned it off once already. We're in a okay situation. It's going to get a little bit of damage. There ain't nothing we can do about it. And in spring, we'll fix, patch and repair. So I think this can be removed.
Okay. So moved.
Schumach makes that, Kramer
Yep.
seconds. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Roy's Drive-In, Mitch, did you review that letter?
The letter from that lawyer from Hot Springs,
Correct.
Yes.
I reviewed it, but I didn't quite understand what he was talking about. What's the background on that?
So the background is that 6 years maybe ago, 5,
Is
that,
this something we should be discussing
I
in
think
public
so.
or?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just
you know,
making sure.
because just for the background, that he had, when he put the drive-in and been allowed an easement from the developer to go on to Murray Street, on to the sewer, if needed to be, or into the next phase of development. Well, the next phase of development probably isn't gonna occur because there isn't enough property there to do two sides of the development, just one side. So it's not as cost effective for a developer to develop one side as it is two. So for him, he's been awaiting infrastructure to be put in on that next phase of that development, and of course it isn't. So in the conversation of it, we basically said, if you were to help the contractor, developer, attribute monies to it, and we had ACEs, put a cost quote. If that development on that next phase doesn't occur, it'd be $125,000 for him to come down, extend the main, put in a manhole, and connect, as what state requirement is. He has a holding tank now, and it is being pumped. We haven't received a lot of pump
Right.
records, but it has been pumped. And so, in requirements, we're asking him, you need to satisfy, hook up to our sewer, and be done with the pumping and or any other situations.
Is he within 200 feet of the main?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
He should have did this a long time ago.
And we are.
So would Leah have the background on this? too?
Yes.
Okay, why don't I just get that from her? Seems like her and I visited about this before, and there was some discussion that they were within 400 feet, but not 200, and then she pulled out a administrative rule and regulations talking about 400 feet from the main, you gotta hook up. But you're telling me that he's within 200 feet of the
Correct.
main?
On the bottom half of the theater versus
So
where our
why would
main
he
is.
say, if he's within 200 feet of the main, why would he object to putting in a service line when it's mandatory that he does so?
Because all of his theater is all designed. He would have to pull from where his concessions is over probably 400 feet to get to the main with a 4-inch sewer line. So it really,
400-foot service line?
yeah. You know, and give or take, don't quote me on that.
I'll talk to Lee about it. It sounds like, you know, years ago in Keystone, when this first became a state law, 200 feet within a water main. Is this sewer or water? Oh,
Sewer.
Sewer.
okay, well, we were dealing with water back then. We had to bring a lawsuit against several property owners for a mandatory injunction to mandate that they hook up. So that's the discussion I'll need to have with legal. So I have a clear understanding.
Just so you know,
Because a
the
400-foot service line seems a bit much.
along those, yeah.
Even if it's 200 foot. If I'm.
If you're within
don't
200
quote
feet, I
my
don't have
number.
a problem with that, because that's a state law.
That's quite a ways, don't you think, Chuck?
Yeah, but I haven't measured it either, but he is on city water already.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he is in town limits,
And he is in the city limits, correct.
so.
We have, tried to bridge a gap between the neighbors, you know, and
Developer
the
and him.
developer and him, and the developer has asked to buy a, I don't know how many feet of property it is.
30 feet?
So
100
that,
feet
so that
or
they
so.
could, make it,
Two sides
two
of
sides of
development.
housing, you know, and a street in the middle. And he refuses to sell to them. And he refused to give them easement, as I recall, too.
Well, yes. They've given him easement.
They've given him easement, yeah. It's kind of a contentious situation, I think, but,
Okay.
So all we're trying to do is come to a better situation. At one point, the developer has called him and asked him to please come meet with them and the engineer to come at a rising cost here where maybe if he contributes, I used as a fictitious number of 30 grand to 50 grand. That this way he would not be having to extend the main, put in manhole to be able to do a service line and go that far with a service line. And it might be a better attraction both ways and maybe help that developer, since it is only one-sided development, go ahead and do that development then, because he's gonna have help with the infrastructure. Then hook him up at that point.
so it would save him money to do it, actually. Would save him quite a bit of money than if he has to do the whole thing himself.
So we were working that direction, he wouldn't get a hold of the developer and or meet with them and developer and the engineer, and then we just get this letter from the attorney
Yeah.
saying, boy, you guys are really on a great wish list.
Yeah,
So-
I read that. I read that.
So, I'll get.
So yeah, if you'll follow up with the rest of the story with ACES,
Yep,
it'll be appreciated.
Thank you.
yep.
Okay, facility plan, well, and we did send him a couple letters,
Ooh, the,
Roy's
Yeah.
Drive-In, that
Yeah.
if this isn't handled before spring, that he may not be opening his doors.
okay,
So we can always provide you with them letters too that
Yeah.
we've sent now, so that'll help you. And ACES helped to put language into them when Gail sent them. So if we find them,
I
then we can
remember.
just email them to Mitch if he'll make a note. That way it gives Mitch an idea of the letters we've sent. Okay, facility plan for booster water meters, possibly to add to USDA. And then there's also in your packet, if you noticed, Monica reached out to Midwest, and there are a few ideas on the meters
Yes.
and being able to qualify.
Yes.
Oh, really?
They gave a few ideas, but I'm still looking into which way would be better to go. And also we have the meters on Custer County Commissioners.
This order's 80 years old.
Pardon?
He's 80 years old.
Who is?
Two,
A lawyer.
Oh,
Because I remember he had a disciplinary complaint filed against him 15 years, 17 years ago, when he was 63, so that makes him 80, right?
right.
Good
He
for
doesn't,
him.
he doesn't, well, yeah. Kinda good.
Anyway, I'm sorry I interrupted.
So anyway, on that portion of it, if anything, I think we'll end up adding them to USDA on our note too. If we're not gonna do Gumbo Lily, which it looks like we're not, as the numbers in here record on where we're at on that, that with USDA, we'll go to them and Dylan and ask that we add possibly then, instead of Gumbo Lily, we add the fencing, we add the meters, and put that wish list together on that part of it, since it'll go hand in hand. You had a question?
Well, sort of, on some of the meters, when we're putting in the new cellular deals, they're gonna need to either be moved, or we're gonna have to put something in there to protect them, because they're really in some really bad spots. Thanks to having
Yeah.
you go out and read them, I noticed that. So
Sorry.
I wanted to, you know, if we have to end up getting some posts and so forth to protect them, we may wanna consider putting that money aside in there too.
Oh, when we get ready to do that, we're gonna look at all the numbers prior to submitting, so. So that's where we're at. And that is in here. We'll look at that and review that more as we get. The annexation is a big hinge right now. Once we know we're not gonna do that, we have clear direction on all our projects. Excuse me. Which brings us to the last item, rural development application. And my thoughts too are that with monies being turned back, and I kind of mentioned this to Linda today, we may want to look at extending our main still out Gumbo Lily. Even without annexation, we've always said we wanted that project with our loop to come under the highway and come down and around. If we have our mains there, it's going to put them in a position where they have to hook up because of state law. They're going to miss out on the costs of being able to have had us pay for them and have to pay for them on their own. So if their septics fail, they will have to hook up. Water, if they choose that they want better rates, or better service, there's a lot that goes along with that. So, in our other angle of it, if they so do want our services, then it's gonna take a majority of annexation for them services to happen. But it will accomplish us to have our loop and our services
so.
put out there.
Yeah, and we need it anyway.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do, we need to make that loop. Exactly,
Exactly, and that's what we've always strived for,
yes.
and hoped that annexation would go along with it. But there are other customers out there that would use our services, you know, Paw Patch is one of them.
Yeah,
You know, and down 79, there's several there that would like to be more involved, like the church, they're one of them that would like to be annexed in. Western Mine, I think, would go along with it. Well, maybe we look at annexing 79 and not so much the residential, but we still look at the infrastructure, you know? And with that infrastructure, it's gonna give us fire protection out there and give us a better circumstance all the way around. So with the USDA, we may still wanna include them projects and have it where we do provide sewer, water, and, or the highway.
And, you know, even though they don't annex, some of them people might wanna hook up right away. Can we, those people, if we're bringing it through and we've got it, if they wanna hook up right
Right.
then, can we work something out with them even though?
But you have a condition then.
Right,
We would work something out with, the Legion and Catholic Church and look where it led us.
right.
So anybody that's gonna wanna hook up,
We'd
we
have to
want
have
the
it on,
annexation,
we'd have to have it on paper and
correct?
sign and all that good stuff, you
Correct,
know.
exactly right, so that we all eventually get there, but you're exactly right.
Well, I was thinking the ones that would wanna hook up, like right now, that did wanna annex but got voted down, that maybe we could give them, because we're gonna be digging.
And we
right there
could annex
anyway,
them and-
we could give
Yeah.
you a break.
Flagpole in it.
We're only flagpoling because they want it done, not because
that
we
would
want
be
it
a-
done.
Legal,
We have that problem right now in the other case.
Is it a
Oh, that's
problem,
true.
really? Even if they want to be annexed, it's a problem? I'm sorry?
I'm saying no, but we'll find out
Okay,
yeah.
alright,
in this other case.
okay.
okay,
Yeah, let us know then.
Oh, I'm not the attorney of that.
No, okay,
That's a lawyer out of Aberdeen.
okay, alright. I think that's unfortunate. If they're asking, if they want it, you know,
well, I thought like it
and
was
we're
like that.
within
Yeah,
our water, you know, whatever.
cause couldn't, the people down on Fairgrounds Road annex in if they wanted to?
Yeah.
So then what would be the
We weren't
problem?
flagpoling down there, were we?
No, we'd be just taking individual properties.
Yeah, but
We're already contiguous
but they're
because,
contiguous.
Right.
Yeah,
yep,
That's different than flagpoling.
Okay.
And flagpoling is basically you're not providing any services all the way to a mile away or so, and then you're bringing.
so what we need to do is draw up the legal documents for those on Fairgrounds Place that want to annex and let them annex in, then they
All have to
can,
do is voluntary petition.
yep.
Yeah.
Hold them out.
Well, and we've already pulled them, and there's only like 4 of them, 3 of them down there that wanna annex in.
As long as they're contiguous.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And the
Let's-
thing
let's
is
do it.
then they could use our dumpsters. They
Yeah.
could actually vote to be in town and be on board. You know, they had the advantages then. So we need to approach them then on that circumstance,
Well,
Mitch,
we
and
just
have a
need to have-
document.
I told them that. We're here.
you did,
So with that, all we need you to do is draw us up a document that they can sign and then bring them in.
We did a voluntary petition with you and those property owners going up to Preston's place.
Correct.
We already have the form.
Okay. We'll
So,
we'll
yeah.
get that
yeah,
rounded
that's-
up.
You got that handled, Monica, where you can have that first thing in the morning?
get that done right away.
I just didn't need to know their names and who they are and their legal description.
Yep,
Yep,
and we'll help you with that,
you bet.
and Linda, and we'll get that part started, that's a win-win.
That's
'Cause
a win, you
Wiener's
bet
are
that's a
one,
win-win.
Linda is one, and Leonard's are the third one,
Well,
that wanna annex in.
Warner's wanted to,
Right,
yeah.
yep,
That'd be awesome.
Where are they now?
they're right off Fairgrounds Place Road.
Right on the side of that yellow, yep, you got it.
These three?
Nope,
No,
Further down,
they're like, the last 2 are like right here,
Okay.
and then the other one I think is one of these up here.
So we're just extending this a little bit and a little bit up here?
yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Awesome.
This is a right of way, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
This is a
we
road.
own the road.
We own the
We own
road,
the
yeah,
road,
that's
so.
ours.
Yeah, so we don't, Keystone, or Hermosa doesn't own roads, we have a right of way here, right?
Okay, we have a right of way.
So the property owners, if this got vacated, the property owners would each own half.
Who the hell owns it
That's why it's contiguous. So, yeah, that can be done.
Nice,
then? Okay, all right,
nice,
thank
that's a
you.
good option, we like that. So we'll pursue that then.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay. So we have the rural development, we have the annexation, we have Monica confused, and we're ready to move
All
forward.
right, you ready?
No,
have my
I mean,
notes.
I'm sure I probably have that on my computer, the petition. I just need to know,
Petition for voluntary annexation.
Yeah,
I'll visit with you tomorrow.
nice, thank you,
Mitch.
thank you.
Would it,
Sounds good.
would it save time? I mean, if you're those people, we know each one who they are, could we just hand deliver them and say, you know,
Well, we'll
I
wanna-
bring it in, and then that way
No.
it saves the mailing time back and forth?
Mitch will see if he wants it mailed certified to him that this.
No, they fill it out, I just need the information. The property owners and the legal description of the property. That's all I need. I'm out of breath.
Yeah,
I'll get that
Too
ready in the
much.
morning and
Mitch will help, yep. Then we'll get it put together and then
Yeah,
Linda knows where we're headed and we'll get it all set up.
Yep.
And I, so, win-win.
But I would be able to hand deliver
You're
them,
more
if
than
it would be an
welcome to
option to
join
get
me.
them back here fast.
And forget about it.
Yeah, we'll put her together. Okay, if
I'll
we're
try
done
and
with
check it
engineer,
out.
unless anybody has anything else, we'll go into planning and zoning, which there's nothing. Public works, then we have street light repairs, water, sewer, department updates, trustee report on town lighting needs. I, of course, on that part of it, have turned that bid into the commissioners, so. And then on the street lights, I'm sure with the weather now, it's just, they should have been here before the weather turned like crap.
Yes, and we've got two there, we have here already, and then, there's two ready for us to pick up, and they would like us to get in there and get them.
Cause I see the two now here, there's two of them now.
Yep, and so that they, wherever we get them
What?
from,
What's the holdup for picking them up?
I think we're gonna go do that tomorrow.
Okay, all right. I just wondered if it was our
They're here
end
now.
or,
It's either we can go pick them up, or Conrad, somebody, they just want them out of the warehouse so they can get the building done, so they're not just sitting
Okay.
there again. We do have two here, so the other ones would be here, so when Conrad's can show up, they'll be here, but yeah, in this wind and so forth, I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
be 40 feet in the air either. So-
Yep, that's exactly.
okay.
But that's the only thing on the lights that we're waiting on.
Anything else that you need to report, Chuck?
I do, when you're done.
Just the water meter's done. I know Leah had asked about getting an exact measurement of the ingoing water into the lagoon. We don't have any equipment for that.
Any what?
And we don't have the equipment to measure how many gallons goes into Pond A every day.
Well, and I think too, I talked a little more about that. We know how much we're pumping now, more accurately. We can kind of give them an idea off of a ratio of, okay, we're pumping now, you know, where we went through 1 million gallons all month long.
Right.
Well, then we can say 100,000 or 200,000 or whatever. If it's 75,000 influent a day, then that works out to, give or take. So that's what we can come to with that ratio.
Okay.
It's
She
just
was
what we're
saying
pumping.
She wanted something specific from the reader or the meter that's there, and we don't have anything like that.
But we know what we're pumping.
Yeah, we kind of have a little problem right now that's got us, we're on watching. Lately, our pump it runs for 24 or so, 17 to 24, and then shuts off for 24. Well, the last 2 days it's run for 36 hours for some reason, the pump has. So, if it's still running in the morning, I'm gonna be worried. But the pump was at 17 this morning, the tanks were at 17 this morning, and 21 now. If it's not running, then we're probably good. It was just somebody used a whole lot of water in the last couple of days, but it's.
Yeah, a leak or something somewhere bad.
Well, it could be just that, you know, people have got guests, the kids are all at home.
God, not that amount.
There you go.
Well, the amount of gallons really isn't that much. It's just that it had to catch back up for some reason. So hopefully there isn't a leak in the morning. We'll know more. We gotta start hunting something.
Let me know, would you?
Yeah.
Okay. I am.
Anything further,
No, I think that's it.
Linda?
I just want to talk about the meter reading this month. For those that don't know, because of the weather and how cold it was, how windy it was, the drifting of the snow, getting to the meters, there was no possible way that I could get it done in one day. And it really needed to get done in one day because of the new readings. And so I'm beating on him, sorry.
Oh, you woke me up.
So with that, Gail offered to help, and Chuck and Chuck, I asked and they offered after I asked. That was very nice of
And we
them.
both talked about it prior to,
And
because you called
I
concern.
called, yep, I called.
So that's
Dan.
where we came to the decision that put all four together.
Yes. So, at any rate, the four of us got it done in about 5 hours tops, I think it was. And I really appreciate the help. It was really,
You're welcome.
really, really nice to have the help. And I appreciate the fact that Chuck now understands some of the problems that I was having with some of the meters. And also Gail had to deal with that too. And it's really, we actually lucked out. The wind did some weird things.
Yeah,
Some really weird things this storm. And instead of most of the meters being totally covered, most of them were almost blown free. Not all of them. Some of them did have to be dug out in order to read. And some of them you had to walk through a drift up to my waist to get to. It's
uphill.
uphill, yeah. Miles and miles. And but I appreciate the help and the understanding that you now have of what I have been going through. It's the meter, the automatic reading system will be fabulous when we get it.
Well, and I think-
Until then, I think I can handle it most of the time. But
Well, and I still think if we get into these circumstances where it's that weather, I think we pay the extra and we have everybody team up like that and it's done. There's no sense in, if the weather's nasty, you out there fighting it. So I feel we need to do that every time.
Well,
It's
and-
an automatic, I mean, so
in,
keep that in
in
mind.
this case, like I said, I had 5.5 hours in. Gail was working on, her regular wage as being an employee already. I just, in my personal opinion, I would like to see Chuck getting paid for the hours that he
Oh, of
worked.
course.
Well, yeah.
I said
Yeah.
that he needed to be paid as well as Gail. And to make it right, I mean,
So, I don't know, 5 hours it would be basically is what you put in reading meters. And so if we can add that to next time's bill claims list.
Yep.
I already put it on my thing to Chuck, so it would actually go right to Chuck and not me. I've already billed him for it.
You've
so-
billed him for it? Okay.
So it would be something you should go right there, but that kind of goes into the agreement thing here to look at. So.
well, we have water and sewer updates on our agenda already. So if I have a motion from you to allow that to be paid,
I would make that motion.
okay? And do I have a second?
Yeah.
Any further discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries, thank you. The South Dakota Area Rural Water Association daily reading spreadsheet. I think at this point, we're just gonna hold tight and not do anything and watch our own metering, so I'd like a motion to remove that at present.
So moved.
We're just, I don't know if you, we talked about it that one day about the new sheet that we have. This new spreadsheet, it's gonna make it a lot easier for everybody to understand. It starts tomorrow morning, so.
Good.
Awesome.
Let it be known that Mrs. Holsworth appeared in the room, so.
Here.
Thank you for attending,
I have a
Deb.
motion and a second to remove item C. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item D is agreement for performance of services, public works and town maintenance. You have them copies. We will, of course, work them through with the work session.
Okay.
This is just so that everybody has them so they can review them. Any ideas that you have prior to the next work session, which we haven't set till after the holidays,
Okay.
write them down, jot them down as you're going through and reading them.
Highlight them.
Put it together, so. If they're all good there on public works, anything else? Oh, the only thing I had on snow removal, we appreciate what you guys did, but on my place, don't worry about pushing any of that. I'll clean it up. You know, we had everything kind of shoved up by my nativity stuff and shoved up by the donation box, and I'll clean all of that. And I'd rather just have you to, where if you take care of the rest of the community and the town is fine, and leave our stuff alone.
Okay, I was also supposed to bring up where the county truck went down so hard in like Carlos's yard there. I mean, that's 3 feet in that they
Oh.
gouged. And down Whitney on both sides, there's several places that's 2 to 3 feet. where
Which
they
I'm glad
gouged
I'm
4 to
Whitney,
6
because we
inches.
need to get that water off of it. Carlos's, I'll go over there and I'll back drag that and put it back down in place. But, no, I was very happy about Whitney because we had such a buildup starting and it was holding water on the streets. That gets rid of it. So, anything else on Second Street, I'll clean up, not a big deal. He's going with the single blade down, so it'll be fine.
I had
Yeah,
that with
appreciate
3 times
that.
too.
Item 11 is finance office.
Okay. Monthly financials are included in the packet. We're finally done with G-Works on my side that I can do the monthly reports, do claims and checks through G-Works. We're still finishing up utility billing side, which this cycle should be billed from G-Works, we're hoping. So we're really working every day to get that done and
That would be
finished.
nice.
Yes.
Okay, further.
We did get Golden West Technologies contract. I don't know if you got the chance to look through it. It's the same amount monthly for 3 years. It's basically the same, just extended for 3 years. So if I could get a motion to sign that and send it out.
Seeing we
So-
discussed that
Yeah.
with Gail before, and I believe we supported it, and for their backup and their, basically you gotta have it
Yeah,
for their package. You know, and then she said on the next portion with Golden West, and that's our firewall and that's our backup on that side of it. So we're gonna have to have both packages for the support and the backup.
yes.
So a motion to approve this portion first, please,
Your turn.
Okay,
with the G-Works project accounting module.
yep.
So I have Kramer makes the motion, second
Second.
by Schumach. Any further discussion? There being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item is a letter from Leanne Kurtzman. See, she mentioned that also on this, that I kinda had to eat some words when it said Hermosa received a nice award
I
for
know.
the new well and connecting to the new housing area. And it's like, I don't think she quite realizes what we have received with that and what we're involved in right now. But the next item that she said, if you look at the green solution for metering, that there are availabilities, maybe for more grant availability on that. And if we've already selected a vendor for the metering and type of metering, makes a difference in what we were looking at for the granting portions of it, which Meter Technologies is who we've always talked to about that. So as you go through it for the waste and water loan grant program in here, you know, they want on some of these that you go to a bank and actually are able to get a loan from a bank, and then that qualifies you for loan and grant. So there are like 80-20 programs on that loan grant, so you would actually have to borrow from the bank and then put in your 20 to the 80 on the top of it. So we would have to look at how attractive them programs are on that. I'm not against private financing instead of state. Sometimes circumstances, if you're SBA a lot of times is at the same rate at 3% versus where we're at with the state at 3.25. So it's not a bad circumstance. So and the generators, I think what we need to do is actually call GenPro and have them come down and look at each one of our applications. The application here at the town office, they reference in here that they want you to have your engineer look at it and then give you the specs of what you need. Well, it would be all better for GenPro to physically come down, look at each well, look at each lift station, and what it's gonna take to put a generator to have them where we have them protected. It'll mean setting propane tanks and that type of circumstance in case we have that problem, but we'll have a backup. So I think if we call GenPro, I have no problem meeting with them and or Chuck, and then express to them that we are gonna want possibly 5, 6 generators to be able to operate. And then once we get a number from them, then we can look at the grants and see where we're at, because they are the provider. You had a question?
Beyond that, we don't want to put permanent mounting generators down like by the lift stations and such. We want to like have a trailer type we can get to them quickly,
Oh, I see.
because so they're not being vandalized or having parts stolen off of them and so forth.
The generators are all in-house, cased and locked, just like my home one.
Okay, that's what I wanted. I just kind of misunderstood what you were saying there,
No.
setting a propane tank and,
No, just like a home one, where it's all encased,
yep.
key locked, you know, that's what we would be good. So it's an automatic where we don't have to hook up.
I got you, all right.
Actually, it's an automatic transfer situation. So it's just a matter of making sure we have the power there to be able to do that, which every one of them has the power already. So it's just a matter of phasing the power to the generator. But we can have them look at it and give us numbers and then know what we're gonna have and what is feasible and what isn't. Gives us a good starting point. Anybody have any more questions other than what I just brought up on everything I read? Okay, so that's what we'll do. If Monica will contact them and then they can let me know when they're gonna come down.
Okay.
I'll let Chuck know and then we'll get with them and we can show them each facility that we're looking at. The trailer's great that we have that, but it would be nice to have a fixed unit there.
And I need new batteries for that one down there.
So just go pick them up, get them fixed.
I got other ones in there for now, just to make sure, so I was just waiting a little bit, but I do need to go
Nope.
get them.
Go get them. That's part of the maintenance, so. All right, that's where we're at on that part of it. We'll further follow that. and see where we go as far as rural development on the meters and fencing and then Gen Pro for the generators. And we'll stay in touch. It's great that you're reaching out. They welcome to the position, they welcome Monica to it. And it's good to get the contacts so that you
Yeah.
are getting familiar with the different entities. So that way they reach out and work from there. So
Yes.
that way when you're 65 and still here, it's gonna be a good thing all the way around.
Good luck on that.
Next is ARPA funds were deposited in the bank for 90 days, and then we'll see where we at when we get to the term, if we want to extend or transfer to the general fund.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good.
11D is the Golden West contract then.
We just,
Motion to approve.
Yeah, we didn't
Yes.
make a motion on that.
we did make a motion, right, on that? No. Yes,
That's
if we
for
can make a motion to approve, to sign and send it out.
I'll make the motion. Do I have a second?
Yep.
Second by Kramer. Further discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. ARPA fund deposit, she just gave us the report on that. The approval of the June 6, 2023, I need a motion that we combine with the school.
Yeah.
Do I have that motion?
Sure, I thought we did that last meeting. Or did you just check into it?
No, I just checked in, and after I got the answer, then
Okay,
we added.
yep, I'll make that motion.
Kramer makes the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
By Schumach. Further discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. The schedule of the judging and the Christmas lighting?
Well, we had that already
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
on Friday night,
Yes, we did.
and
And you have the paper.
I have the paper. We want the first place was Pillins.
Did you go down to,
We went everywhere. And we didn't start till 7 o'clock.
I
And
thought Daggett's was pretty cool down there.
Didn't have it lit up.
Oh, no.
there was 3 or 4 of them that did not turn their lights on.
We
Because
were-
there's the one on West Court
Yeah,
that was
oh, I know.
really nice.
We were out till 8:30 driving around.
Kept hoping people would get home and turn them on, and
Yeah, we kept driving by this one place, but there was no hot chocolate waiting for us.
Gone.
I go driving by and I'm thinking, oh, maybe there's hot chocolate.
You were supposed to call me so I could have the Baileys ready.
Oh, we were at
we thought
Millstone.
about that.
Oh, fine, just fine.
It was their fish night.
Yep, it is.
How many times did we drive by?
Many,
Yeah.
many. Yeah.
Well, give us a
Looking
call and
we were
forewarn us.
looking for hot chocolate.
Oh, you would've got more than that.
Cookies.
Yes?
Okay, so Pillins won first place.
Yes.
Buzz and Crystal took second place. Third place was Leanne.
Yes.
Who's Leanne?
Fourth,
Maud.
Maud.
Mm.
Fourth place was, I call them 9/11. I guess I need a meter reading sheet because I don't know their names.
I'll sit behind the fire department.
9/11 West Main.
I think it's 9/11 West Main.
They're nice, they're a good young couple, but I don't know.
I'll
That's that
find
double
out.
white on the corner?
Yeah.
On the
in
corner.
West Main.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
My mom's old house.
No,
No.
below it.
Well,
further
that's not
down.
9/11 then.
Oh, okay. Your mom's was 9/11?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I
The
had
one
Yeah.
down below.
Yeah, they did
Just-
a nice job on
Oh,
the front
that's
there.
Torres.
That's who?
Torres.
Okay,
There you go.
and they have the garage and the,
Yep.
whatever you call that, shelter.
Oh, we were
Yeah,
out till
carport.
8:30.
Was Carp's old place lit up?
No,
And we drove
Nice.
I
around
know.
and drove around and we.
See, I fully felt Daggett would've been number one.
Oh,
That
that's-
one of Carp's would've been number two.
They weren't lit
Yeah.
up, and the thing was, it was all on the back of the water statements, water billings, that we were gonna go out and do it and at what time.
And was it one down at the trailer park was not lit up?
Nope, it is not. It was the other night
Was
now.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it was very disappointing, really. But there was nothing we could do about it. It was,
No,
you
It's
know,
on the schedule.
no, that's okay.
so.
Mix and match them is a good thing. Gives all of them an opportunity this way.
Mhm.
So, good for you. Okay, so we know where we're at on that, on the Christmas lighting. Next is the notary application.
So I started looking into it. I need to fill out the form and send it out, but first I need to ask about that surety bond, how that would work
We
for
always
municipality.
did that before, and I think our bonding agent, I don't think we went through Meyer Henry for
I have
that.
no idea. I don't have a surety, I'm a notary.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I gotta call
You don't
around.
either, do you, Deb?
Mm-hmm,
You have a bond?
mm-hmm.
Is it through our insurance?
Through our insurance.
Oh, maybe
So our
that's-
insurance company would be the one then too.
Municipalities. Okay.
Yeah. So I would call them, our insurance carrier, and tell them that's who Gail's got.
Or ask, make sure, you know, just ask them about it.
Yeah.
Ask Gail who
Gail
she's bonded
didn't
through.
know anything.
Really?
So yeah, ask Gail who she's bonded through.
The state's got one too. I can get you that info
Okay.
when you apply for it.
Yeah, I didn't really get the chance to really look into it. Just found the form that I need to fill out. And
So we'll leave
Had
that on
questions
the
about it.
agenda. Till you get your satisfaction, and then, we can remove
Christmas.
item G, we can remove item E, D, C, and F.
Wow.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
And a motion by Kramer, second by Schumacher, to remove C, D, E, F, G. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Old business, if we have nothing further in finance, do you have anything further?
No, that's all.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you gaining and learning and
Yep.
growing. So,
Thank you.
and then thank goodness you've got a great staff around you, helping you out, so that's awesome.
Yes.
But we appreciate your accomplishments.
Thank you.
Item 12 is the annexation of Gumbel Lily Fairgrounds, McDermott, approval to proceed with annexation. We have, as you can see with your list, that there was 3 on Fairgrounds Place Road that did want annexing. And so, as what Mr. Johnson had just expressed, with them being contiguous, we could go ahead and move forward to
Put those.
send the applications to them, 3 particular individuals, and annex them in. And then situate it from there to where they will have the abilities to enjoy the situations of the public in town. As far as the annexation goes of the others, Gumbel Lily is definitely a tough one because there's 34 of them, and I think we only had, what, how many responses? 12?
That's not even.
Yeah.
Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Dumbo,
5.
I only see.
I thought we were going in on an involuntary annexation, I think.
No, we
Why
don't.
don't we change them up?
We wanted to give one more opportunity to have them come back with what we had for our responses. And, as you can see, there was 5 that wanted it, and at this point 13, there's 34 total. So we've not had any responses from the others, so it's actually, we haven't heard from almost 50% of them. So I don't know if we should have the opportunity to call them, others, as what we talked about. I know the ladies were going to get together and do that phone calling.
Let's wait till,
Yeah, let's wait till next year.
yeah, let's wait till next year and get this, and then,
Yeah.
yes, we need to go through this but we might as well get the ones that are volunteering already to
Start that
sign their
one.
stuff
Well, they have
up
to be
and,
contiguous,
yeah.
Well, that's the,
or they're not contiguous though, are they? Any of them?
It's interesting with some of the comments, isn't it?
Yeah,
Stick it, pound sand, what are they?
kind of.
So we'll leave that pending.
Yes,
Um,
please.
We will still get the application for those that
Yeah.
are on fairgrounds, that are
Conti-
wanting to be involved, because we know Linda Freed lives there, Wayner, Alan and Doreen live there. And if we get a hold of Leonard's, she was wanting to be involved there. I don't know where Joshua,
It's that second little
Frame.
house, that blue one that looks like its
oh,
garage
okay.
is gonna fall down.
so he would be a good one to bring him in then. So we have 3 of them there on fairgrounds, 4 with Leonard's.
Yeah,
And how many were there total on that?
You can go by the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minus 2. 10 minus. So there's 8.
So we're at 50%.
So some of them contiguous to each other, so I can just do one petition? If they're next to each other,
2 of them, yeah, one
Two
of
of
them. 2 of them are at the end,
Two
yeah.
of them are.
rather than have 4 separate ones. I guess we can do 4 separate ones too. Makes no difference.
Yeah, the one property that still enjoys, that we found, that where you sent the letters to Joy Nickelbauer, she doesn't own that property anymore. So that
Right.
was her answer on this. That's the other gal that's suing us about the.
Pam.
tree.
Pam,
Yeah. Who's suing us? Who, what?
Pam.
Who's Pam?
What is
Summerville.
her last name?
Suing us for what? I haven't seen a lawsuit.
Oh, we'll talk later.
Well,
Is there
you
a
should have
lawsuit
seen that letter, that I believe
I
was.
saw a letter, but I haven't seen a
Oh,
lawsuit.
okay.
No lawsuit, no lawsuit.
Oh,
Just a
my
letter.
I heard about a
mistake.
tree.
I know she
Yeah.
was yelling that she was suing, but
Okay, because I haven't seen any lawsuits.
No, there was a threat of the 500.
I got you, yeah. Oh yeah, some lawyer wrote that crap.
yeah.
Yep,
500,000.
yep,
He just filed a claim.
yep.
They haven't filed a lawsuit. Okay, good.
But if we have 4 on fairgrounds, we have 50%. Because Leonard still lives there.
Yep.
She wanted in.
The value of it has to be 3/4,
Yeah.
75%.
Okay. Then we won't be, we'll be at
Oh.
50%.
3/4 of the land or 3/4 of the owners?
Both.
Both, okay.
Value.
Okay.
Then you could call it one big area.
Okay.
That's why we were
Well,
gonna do a involuntary one, then when you do it the way we're doing it, then you dilute the,
yeah, I see how that could be a negative too.
you dilute the
Mm-hmm,
prospective annexees.
right.
That's why the involuntary is so hard to go through that process now. And the vote of the public,
Yeah, they have a right to have a referendum.
yeah,
All that shit.
yeah. So yeah, we definitely, for the ones that want in, and what'd be good is if we can make a call, a phone poll, and go through the rest of them.
Yep, next year,
After, yep,
okay?
okay. The work session will be after next year too.
It's not gonna be October 25th in
No.
2022?
No, that can be removed off of there. And then just request for work session with P and Z.
Oh, got a work session thing down. Thursday, we're meeting with Leah on the lagoon thing.
When?
Thursday.
When they will come pick up the water samples, they said they can
Oh.
sit down with Chuck and go through some details.
Remind me what
What
time.
time?
Oh, we haven't got a
No
time.
time yet.
Remind us.
Okay.
We'd like to be here.
We just got an email today,
Okay.
so.
Thank you.
Thank you. Town signs pending, office deck staining is pending. Today would have been a great day.
Well,
And I
we
can't
can do it
believe You
anytime.
guys are avoiding this.
We can do it anytime. I'm
Really
ready.
gonna be difficult. I'm just, can't believe it.
Ay, jeez, we're so
Well,
sorry
I
we're
guess I have to
disappointing
ask,
you.
is that
Library
something
deck
that we're all
staining.
doing?
Linda and I are. We'll get to it next year.
Yeah,
Well, let me know when you do and I'll come help.
you're good.
We'll get to it next
And I'll
year.
pressure wash it.
Yeah, next
Yeah,
year.
I
right.
could have done that today.
Yes, you should.
Yeah. Could ask
Okay,
you.
new business.
Wrote on my nose.
Fencing estimate we have, hazard mitigation is moving forward, we'll keep updated. Item C is the second reading of the ordinance number 2.074A, supplemental 2022 appropriations ordinance.
Yes. Be it ordained by the town of Hermosa that the following sum is supplementally appropriate to meet the obligations of the municipality. The board allocates and appropriates an additional $524,150 to the original 2022 budget ordinance as follows. Law enforcement, $3,200, finance, $2,500, professional fees, expense, attorney, $40,000, professional fees, expense, engineer, $24,000, streets, $8,250, garbage, $4,200, which totals to $82,150. Water fund balance, $195,000, sewer fund balance, $247,000, totals to $442,000. Total appropriations, $524,150.
Motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Kramer makes a motion, to have a second.
Second.
Second by Schumach, further discussion. And this will be something that you'll definitely want to pay close attention to, Monica, for every year, because you'll get to that before the first of the year after we do budgets, that we're gonna find that we're gonna have to do these appropriations.
Yes.
So, with no further discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item will be the second reading, chapter 52 garbage and refuge. Item B is 153 mobile home parks. And I think we were gonna remove that one, weren't we?
Which one?
I think Mitch was looking at
I
that.
sent a revised chapter 153.01.
Yes, I have it. It's just that I got it after I made the packet, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So then
So
we'll wait.
can we do the reading on it? Or
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
Okay,
I fixed it.
okay, Monica.
An ordinance to amend the Town of Hermosa Ordinance Chapter 52, Garbage and Refuse by revising 52.03 yard waste collection to define yard waste collection limiting to residents only for purposes of the Town of Hermosa Ordinances Chapter 52. Be it ordained by the Town of Hermosa Board of Trustees that the Town of Hermosa amends the Town of Hermosa Ordinance Chapter 52 by revising 52.03 yard waste collection to define yard waste collection limiting to residents only for purposes of the Town of Hermosa Ordinances Chapter 52.
Motion to
And
approve.
So moved.
Schumach makes it.
Yep.
Second by Kramer. Further discussion. Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
An ordinance to amend section 153.01C2 of the Town of Hermosa ordinances to remove the possibility of issuing a variance on the 20-year manufactured home regulation. Be it ordained by the Board of Trustees of the Town of Hermosa to enact an ordinance to amend section 153.01C2 of the Town of Hermosa ordinances to remove the possibility of issuing a variance on the 20-year manufactured home regulations.
Motion to approve.
Okay,
Schumach makes it. Second.
I made it.
Kramer made the motion.
I'll
Schumach
second.
seconded it. Further discussion. Just want to make sure you two are paying attention.
Oh, really?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Deposit increase for utilities.
We made the motion last meeting
So we just need to remove it.
yes.
So we can remove C, D, and E.
I'll make that motion.
Motion to remove C, D, and E by Kramer, second by Schumach.
Yep.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item F is the South Dakota Cost Recovery Program.
Yeah, this is a letter from Kurt Fifley. He's the executive director from the South Dakota Association of Rural Water Systems. It's self-explanatory. I think this is the documents I obtained from the town of Keystone when I brought them to the last meeting. And these were just included in the packet tonight. So there needs to be somebody who can get to this website. It's in the last paragraph. www.nappolilaw.com. Since it's being recommended by the executive director, I'm not going to question that. So, and there's a questionnaire. I looked it up on the internet just now. There's a questionnaire that needs to be filled out that only someone from the town itself, one of the board members, or maybe a public works director would have knowledge of. I can't answer the questions. So you just answer the questions and then they'll spit out a bunch of documents which will include all of these things that we got from Keystone. The retainer agreement, all that, it's a no-cost thing. Apparently it's something that we can, it's like insurance for our water users in case there's violations and we're entitled to compensation and all that stuff. So, because I'm gonna recommend that somebody do that and get the records, and then at the next meeting you can vote on signing the retainer agreement and so forth.
I think that should be Linda. She is in charge of water, and her and Chuck can take care of
It's just
that.
that website right on the bottom of this letter.
Okay.
And then
We'll
this
come
is
up
the
next
question.
week.
Okay, make sure you remind me because I'm gone.
Did you
And this
what?
is the question
Go on,
that's
you
in
just
here.
Well, there's, the questions that I looked at were different than the ones that were on here.
Oh,
Yeah. I lost it here. I lost the site. They're kind of the same, but you'll see, there's not very many.
Okay.
and what I read, I mean, there's some pretty harsh standards that EPA is applying, and this protects us against that too, as they're trying to lower levels to make it almost impossible for legalities of systems to be able to operate. So, as I read through this, it's definitely a no-brainer that we want to be acceptable to it. And so once you get this filled out, we'll leave it on our agenda, and then we'll approve it to be signed after you guys have filled it out and done it.
Monica, could you go in and like print that stuff up so as we're talking, sitting down talking about it instead of looking at the computer and doing it?
Yes, I'll print it out for you.
Thank
Good,
you.
excellent, we'll appreciate that. Okay, there's nothing further under new business, items from citizens.
The lights aren't all on yet, so I'm disappointed.
You missed that in the meeting.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and so were some other people because it wasn't hot chocolate or cookies.
I do have one thing
Bunch
that
of whiners.
I've had quite a few citizens ask of me. And then I've been running around town picking up bags of garbage everywhere because it wasn't picked up on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't think we should be paying for garbage
Told
pickup
you
on
that.
Thursday. Even though they say, oh, they'll pick it all up on next Thursday, well, that's the regular pickup day. So they're just wondering about why, we shouldn't be charged for a day that they didn't come pick it up.
Thank you.
Yes.
I get that, but they're still getting double pickup. And I know over by my daughter's house, it wasn't her garbage can, it was somebody close by that tipped over and garbage blew all over.
I got 3 bags
And
of
you
theirs, yeah.
can't tell me that they didn't see it and somebody else had to pick it up. I thought that was pretty
That's-
tacky. I know.
So in response to that,
They gotta pick up twice as much garbage, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not, yeah, but they agreed to do that without extra, but with all the snow that we had, and the roads were so bad that they were afraid of getting stuck and stuff. I mean, they
Right.
informed everybody,
And they
so.
kept us updated really well.
Yeah,
because-
yes,
They're-
yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow I even got notified of that on Facebook.
But I
Oh,
still
good.
have people
Good to
asking,
know.
so I brought it up.
No garbage pickup this week.
so out of curiosity, why did the people turn around and leave their garbage cans sitting out? Why weren't they
That's
brought
the
back
other
in?
negligence,
I
correct.
brought mine back into the yard,
Me too.
so,
So they all tipped over and blew shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everywhere. And they had to see it, because they had to drive out of their driveway. But,
I thank you for picking them up.
Yes.
And I'm sure there'll be more because there's bags that'll be under piles of snow, so.
Yep, it's just a matter where people need to be responsible for themselves. And when they see it didn't happen, bring them back in. Don't be leaving them out there and be negligent on yourselves and then complain that, well, they didn't pick it up, so now are we gonna get charged? You need to be responsible community members also, so.
Now, most of the people that have brought it to my attention did take them back in. So it's the people who just didn't seem to pay attention to anything that didn't.
No, anything else further from citizen input? Okay, appreciate the large crowd tonight. Trustee input, Shuma,
so when's the hot chocolate gonna be ready down there?
Friday night.
he'll be in his little suit.
Friday night, we expect you to be there.
Cause I even had to take the grandson down there, he goes, Grandma, I thought there was supposed to be hot chocolate.
And
I
there'll
don't
be
know.
candy
There's over
bags.
400 little hot chocolate in my
I-
sunroom waiting, trays of cookies,
I says, I don't know what to
400
tell
bags of candy, and we haven't gotten to put any of it out
you.
yet.
I says, I don't know what to tell you, Linda.
So, yeah. You might want to adjourn.
That's because of the storm.
Mitch, I'm probably gonna need legal advice on that happens, so. Anything further, Schumach, since you stirred this ordinance stuff?
I just want to say this was a very nice meeting, and I want to say thank you for letting me have my little venture at Santa Wonderland, which is coming to an end Saturday.
Thank you. Kramer.
Thank you for being a little elf. We appreciate that. I want to just say, last meeting of the year, it's been a good year. It's been productive.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be positive here. We've all worked hard, and I hope that the coming year will be better and we'll get more accomplished. And I want to wish everybody a very safe and wonderful Merry Christmas.
Yes, ditto.
And I want to thank everybody also in the same time frame. I'm myself hoping next year will bring us promise and closure to many of the problems and struggles that we've faced, and hope that we will continue to work as a board and get everybody on the same page to work
Till June
as a good
6th.
board. So we appreciate that, we've got a lot of good people, and I think we just need to move forward in a positive way. I look forward to our work sessions coming up, solving and gaining more situations for the healthiness of Hermosa. And I'm happy for the quick eventful night, and we appreciate everybody stopping by the next couple weekends and helping get rid of all the hot chocolate and candy bags, so it
What time
saves me.
Friday?
As soon as it gets dark.
So a motion to adjourn at 7:22.
So, my turn.
Schumacher makes that motion, do I have a second?
Oh.
Kramer? No further discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign, motion carried, thank you.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Yes.
When I first seen the packet the other day, I thought, wow, this is gonna be a long meeting.
Yeah.